Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Safira Salsabila Hidayah Nurrahmat as the openers of today's presentation. And we are a group that today will discuss about monophthong, diphthong, and triphthong. Okay, are you ready to hear our presentation? I wish you are ready. Okay, this is the name of our members group. Afri Lisna, Laili Indah, Tio Irawan, Vena Angelita, Safira Salsabila, and Muhammad Afif. Okay, the first is monophthong. The definition of monophthong. Monophthong is a single uncompounded vowel sound. As the prefix mono suggests, a monophthong is a single sound within a single syllable. Monophthong is a pure vowel sound whose articulation at the beginning and the end are relatively fixed, and which does not slide up or down into a new articulated position.
I'm Vena Angelita. I want to explain about short vowel monophthongs. Most of English monophthongs are commonly known as short vowels, which are usually produced when a vowel is followed by one or more consonants in a syllable. Next is long vowel monophthongs. Most of the English traditional long vowels, vowel sounds that approximate the name of their corresponding vowel letters, are diphthongs, and one of traditional long vowel that is a monophthong. And this is the example of monophthongs. First symbol is A. Example words: apple, map. Second symbol is A. The example is mat, set. Next is E. Example, leak, tip. Next is O. Example words, cup, hot. Next is A. Example words, hug, cut. Next symbol is U. Example words, full, push. And last symbol is E. Example words, system, math.
Okay, I will explain about diphthongs. RP has a larger number of diphthongs, a sound which consists of the movement or glide from one vowel to another. One vowel which remains constant and does not glide is called a pure vowel. And one of the most common pronunciation mistakes that result in a learner of English having a foreign accent is the production of pure vowel where a diphthong should be pronounced. In terms of learning, diphthongs are like the long vowels described above. Phrase the most important thing to remember about the diphthongs is that the first part is much larger and strong than the second part. For example, most of the diphthong as the word as I consists of the vowel and only in about the last quarter of the diphthong. Thus, the glide to I become noticeable as the glide to when happens. The loudness of the sound decreases as a rose. The one part in the shorter and quieter. Foreign learners must therefore always remember that the last part of English diphthong must not be made too strongly. The total number of diphthong is 8. Thank you.
Diphthong comes from the Greek and means two voices or two sounds. Diphthong is a vowel in which there is a noticeable sound change within the same syllable. The first is A, I. This diphthong creates sounds similar to I and most often occurs with letter combination that include I, and I. For example, cry, like, lie. And the second is A. This diphthong creates sounds similar to great and is most often used with letter combination that include A, I, and a. Example, break, rain, wait. And the third is O. This diphthong creates sounds similar to boat and most often occurs with letter combinations that include O, and O. Example, slow, moan, though. And the fourth is O. This diphthong creates sounds similar to O and most often occurs with letter combination that include O and O. Example, brown, brown, hound, brown, hound, now, brown, hound, now. Then and the fifth is this diphthong creates sound similar to and most often occurs with letter combination that include and a. Example, lair, stare, bear. And the sixth is air. This diphthong creates sound similar to air, and most often occurs with letter combination that include a. Example, beer, near, peer. And the next is I. This creates sounds similar to boy, and most often occurs with letters combination that include I and I. For example, oil, tie, coil. And the last is oh. This diphthong creates sounds similar to sure, sure, and most occurs with letter combination that include o. For example, lure, pure, fure.
Okay, my name is Muhammad Afif Bajibar and I will continue this discussion. So now we are moving to triphthong. So what is triphthong? A triphthong is a glide from one vowel to another and then to a third, all produced rapidly and without interruption. For example, a careful pronunciation of the word hour begins with a vowel quality similar to a, goes on to a glide towards the back closed round area for which we use the symbol then ends with a mid-central vowel. The principal cause of difficulty for the foreign learner like us is that in present day English, the extent the extent of the vowel movement is very small, except in very careful pronunciation. Because of this, the middle of the three vowel qualities of the triphthong, that is, the T or U part, can hardly be heard, and the resulting sound is difficult to distinguish from some of the diphthongs and long vowels.
Okay, my name is Tirawan. I will continue Afif's explanation. We will not go through a detailed description of each diphthong. This is partly because there is so much variation in the amount of vowel movement according to how slow and careful the pronunciation is, and also because the careful pronunciation can be found by looking at the description of the corresponding diphthong and adding to the end. However, to help identify these diphthongs, some example words are given below. A plus A equals A, like player or liar. And the second, I plus A equals I, like liar or fire. And the third, O plus A equals OU, like lawyer or lawyer. And then O plus A equals ewe, like lower or mower. And the last, ow plus A equals hour, like power or hours. Okay.
Okay, that's all from us, guys. Thank you so much for paying attention to our presentation. We really appreciate your attention. We hope all of us can understand this material today. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.